Giving was something we'd done in our family for a generation or two because we were able to. And then it became clear to me that this is something you do. If you have a little more, you should do a little more, right? And then I've just been involved in philanthropy, my gosh, my whole life it seems. Supporting Habitat is important because housing is one of the fundamental things that people need. We need housing and we need food and we need love, right? Habitat helps people find a place where they can be proud and where they can feel good about themselves. And it also puts them in housing that's well constructed and they're good places to live. So that's why Ron and I give.
You know, it really hits your heart. And
Yep.
you know, I've been working on affordable housing for 20 years, right? And it's still like I'm saying, oh, you know, but it's so important because you can be passionate about affordable housing. But somewhere along the way, there was a family or a person or you yourself were homeless or on the verge of homelessness that impacts the heart. And then that carries over into wanting to do something. And what's so great is when you can feel like you're doing it in partnership with other people.
It's really exciting to be here today, but to also think about the 2 years of work that has happened for you to get here. The work with the banks and creative, innovative financing to make this kind of opportunity a reality. Your inclusive process with prospective homeowners and taking their feedback and incorporating that into the design so that you're really building with them and for them and by them and ensuring that this model is a real model that can work. Working and partnering with a town like Northampton that has the favorable zoning to make this a reality. So we're just so thrilled to see all of this progress and to see how this model and this example could transfer to other towns in the region. And it's really this web of partnerships and community that has helped support this initiative to create a lasting systems change and a lasting impact in the Pioneer Valley.
When I look at the role of giving in my life now, there's 3 pieces to it. The donation of land was the first time I ever donated goods as opposed to service or money. From the time that the land was donated to the time when there was a home design and wall raising was remarkably short. From that point of view, to have that tangible feedback and the tangible process was very exciting. And it's made my life a lot richer to be able to do that.
Edwards has been involved with Habitat for years. Most recently, we committed to providing financial and volunteer support for the house that Faith built, challenging the congregation with a match grant. They said every dollar the congregation gave individually out of their own pockets, the trustees would match. Folks have been showing up on individual build days. Not everybody's comfortable on a job site, but a lot of people do office work, support work that isn't seen immediately on the job site, but that's equally important. Whatever way they have to contribute, it matters to me that they want to put their faith, whatever their faith is, into concrete action. Because I think Habitat and being involved with Habitat is as much about the change it makes in the volunteer, the change it makes in the members of the community who become involved and donate their time. The person who comes and volunteers is changed or even transformed for the better in the process.
We have a lot of ways that we try to alleviate problems of poverty and homelessness. But I think what this really does is once that family is, the house is built and they have a home, this feels like a solution for the families and a partnership. And I think it's really important.
We're a community bank, we're a mutual bank that allows us to be really supportive of the community, of different nonprofits. We want to be able to help. So for me, near and dear to my heart, lending, it's nice to be able to partner with Habitat, which has to do with affordable housing, which is so hard to find in Hampshire County and such an important piece of what it's going to take for this community to continue to grow. We have an affiliation with the Federal Home Loan Bank, so we help Habitat get grant money to help fund the construction of their projects as well. Housing and real estate and financing has been in my life for the last 30 years. So being able to really partner with such a great organization has been fulfilling, to say the least, and something that Bank ESB is excited to be a part of.
I can't think of a more direct way of offering yourself as an instrument of love and justice than to show up and do whatever task Habitat needs to help make the house become real. because that is bringing your compassion and your sense of needing to address systemic problems to provide love and justice.
You know, it's good to give money, right? But I want to do more than that. I want to put myself into what's going on. And so I get to keep doing stuff, and I like that. Habitat has a real impact. And so I just think it's really, really important to support Habitat and for Habitat to be here and to do its work.